Kids absolutely love Disney movies and TV shows, and in turn they usually also love the stars who are in them. While a lot of these stars make sure that they're great role models for the kids who love them, some of them make some major slip-ups. For this list, we're taking a look at some Disney stars who have committed crimes and are not such great role models after all. Be sure to leave us a comment, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, go right ahead. Before we start, can you guess the movie from these emojis? Stay tuned for the answer at the end of our video, and be sure to keep watching for fun trivia questions and fun facts along the way. Here are 10 Disney criminals that kids actually looked up to. Britney Spears. Britney Spears has been through a lot over the years, and some people might actually forget that the pop star started out as a Disney phenomenon as part of the Mickey Mouse Club. Spears has been arrested multiple times, and she was first locked up after being involved in a hit-and-run accident where she was also using an invalid driver's license. The singer has also had multiple stints in rehab centers, and has racked up her fair share of charges for public misdemeanors. All in all, Spears serves as an example of what can happen to a young, impressionable kid who reaches extreme levels of fame too early.
Sir, please don't yell at me. Because when people yell at me, I have a tendency to start crying.
In recent years, she has gotten her act together, and seems to be sticking to the straight and narrow path and focusing on raising her kids.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? For Christ's sake, look at him, honey.
Matthew Broderick. Matthew Broderick is probably most famous for his iconic turn as Ferris Bueller, and some fans may not even know that Broderick actually voiced Simba in Disney's The Lion King.
Is it really you?
That makes him a legitimate Disney star, but unfortunately it also makes him a Disney criminal. Back in 1987, Broderick was involved in a car crash that actually killed 2 people, and although he was originally facing jail time, he ended up only having to pay a small fine. There's a new live-action adaptation of The Lion King in the works. Do you know who's recently been cast to voice Simba? Hold on to your answer until the end of the list.
Come on.
Robert Downey Jr. Although Robert Downey Jr. may not be the first name that comes to mind when you think about Disney stars, the truth is that he's the biggest star Disney has right now, as he does play Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, who is still the centerpiece of the ever-expanding Marvel Cinematic Universe, one of Disney's most successful properties. According to RDJ, he's been addicted to drugs since he was 8 years old, and he was arrested numerous times on drug charges and went back and forth to rehab.
You tell him where Pepper is and he'll stop doing it.
Fortunately, he's been able to turn his career and life around, and actually uses his troubled past to fuel his characters. We think we speak for a whole lot of people when we say that we're thankful for Robert Downey Jr.'s redemption story.
Takes up all my time for sure, but once in a while I get to do something fun for myself.
Christina Aguilera. Another alumni of the star-studded Mickey Mouse Club is Christina Aguilera, and just like Britney, she too has gotten herself into quite a bit of trouble over the years. Back in 2011, Christina was booked for public intoxication, and this definitely hurt her image and career. Aguilera was able to find success again when she became a judge and mentor on The Voice, but her status took a hit yet again when she was in the car with her boyfriend Matthew Rutler while he was being arrested for driving under the influence. Lately, we haven't heard much from Aguilera, but she does still have one of the most powerful voices in town, so we wouldn't be shocked if she made a comeback sometime soon.
Mr. Mosby, every little problem with you is like the sky is falling, the sky is falling.
Philip Lewis. Most people actually don't know this actor by his name, as he is far more recognizable as Mr. Mosby from Disney's hit show The Suite Life of Zack and Cody, and The Suite Life on Deck. Lewis's character on the show was fantastic, but unfortunately his personal life doesn't shine so bright. The Disney actor has a pretty serious criminal record, as he was charged with manslaughter for killing someone with his car while driving drunk. Not exactly the greatest role model for young kids.
No more of these.
Here's a little bit of trivia for all you fans of The Suite Life of Zack and Cody. What actor from the famous Disney show is now starring on a new Netflix drama? The answer will be at the end.
Whoa, now that's my kind of woman.
Lindsay Lohan. While she was never a television series regular, Lindsay Lohan was right at the center of a lot of great Disney movies like The Parent Trap, Life Size, and Get a Clue. As a youngster, it looked like Lohan was on track to become a major star, but unfortunately, those plans got derailed when she started getting into some serious trouble. Between 2007 and 2012, the actress got arrested for everything, from driving under the influence to cocaine possession, violating probation, burglary, and even a hit and run. The internet was bombarded with images of Lohan looking more and more disheveled, and the once sought-after Disney star transformed into a cautionary tale. We're definitely hoping that Lohan can turn it around, as she is still quite young.
Cam Brock's invited to an opening night bonfire.
Demi Lovato. This former Disney star has really transformed her image in recent years. Starting out as a nerdy kid on Barney and Friends, and then a happy-go-lucky teen in Camp Rock, Lovato is now a full-fledged pop star, whose songs are packed with adult themes and racy outfits. While she may not have any arrests under her belt, she did do a stint in rehab for an eating disorder, and what's much worse is that she's also confessed to doing heavy drugs with Miley Cyrus and Joe Jonas. Everyone goes through some tough years, but when you're a star like Lovato, you have a lot more people watching, and that can definitely be tough. We're happy that she's found herself and seems to be doing a lot better these days.
There's a small little problem in my bedroom.
Shia LaBeouf. Whether you hate him or love him, there is no denying that Shia LaBeouf is an interesting guy. The actor got his start on the Disney Channel show Even Stevens, but as he grew older, he quickly shed the Disney persona and started starring in blockbuster films and bizarre art projects. Unfortunately, Shia was arrested in 2008 for driving under the influence, and he has been involved in a lot of other bizarre stories in recent years.
Look, I'm sorry, there's so many rules in this house, it's hard to keep them all straight.
At the end of the day, the guy is talented, but we can't in good conscience recommend that parents have their kids idolize him until they're at least in their late teens.
I mean, I told you in the first interview, I mean, she gave me, and then I gave her some,
Orlando Brown. If the name Orlando Brown doesn't ring a bell right away, we understand, as the actor hasn't been up to much since his days as a Disney Channel star came to an end. The That's So Raven alum has gotten into trouble with the law numerous times since his show went off the air in 2007. In fact, that same year, Orlando Brown was arrested for possession of marijuana, and in 2011 he received a DUI while driving with his girlfriend in Hollywood. Then, in 2012, he was arrested twice for not completing the conditions of his DUI. This is definitely an example of a fall from grace, and we have to say that Orlando Brown does not make for a good role model for kids whatsoever.
This isn't why we came here.
Selena Gomez. Photos were leaked online of the actress/singer being handcuffed and put into a cop car, and they went even more viral because the star was wearing basically nothing but lingerie. Thankfully, it was later revealed that this was actually part of a video shoot for one of her upcoming music videos. The actress has been to rehab as well, but this was more due to the fact that she was having a tough time handling her then recent lupus diagnosis, as well as some other tough personal issues. While the real Selena hasn't broken the law yet, she's definitely played some characters who have. Can you name the movie in which Gomez played a law-breaking party animal alongside some other former Disney stars? The answer will be revealed at the end of this video. And that brings us to the end of our list. But what about those trivia questions? Well, here are the answers. How many of these answers did you get right? Let us know all your thoughts in the comments section down below, and be sure to subscribe to Screen Rant for more fun videos like this one.